In this video, we're going to be taking a look at 15 glitches that every player should know in Build-A-Boat for Treasure. This video is going to be full of useful glitches, whether it's gold grinders, build glitches, or crazy glitches that just break the game in general. So make sure to stay tuned and also be sure to like the video and subscribe. Let's hop straight into the first one. So the first one I actually want to cover is the dupe glitch, which you can actually duplicate any blocks or builds that you want. Whether you built an entire boat and you want one completely identical, but you don't have the blocks to build it, you can still do it. For example, right here, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do this. Basically, take anything you want to duplicate like this. For example, you can only have one steampunk jetpack in your inventory, and well, you can see I'm about to duplicate it and have two. So basically, go to your settings and then basically save to any save slot that you want, and then we're going to take our build. You can take it out using a move glitch. I'm just going to be using a jet turbine in this case, and I'm just going to fly it out of the team plots like this. I'm just going to take it out of the team plots. Once I'm out of the team plots, I'm just going to simply load back in the save just like this, and you guys will see I can now take this thing back to my plots, and just like this, I now have two of the jetpacks. Now you're probably wondering, will this actually save? Well, check this out. I get to press save again, and I'm going to press load, and boom, just like that, I now have two jetpacks, and you can repeat this process over and over again and basically have an infinite amount of any block that you want. All right, this next one I want to go over is the terrain and moving glitch. Now, this one is super fun to play around with, and a lot of people know about this glitch. If you don't know about this glitch, how you're gonna actually move parts of the map. This was found years ago inside of the game, and is probably one of the coolest ones. So basically, just build this structure right here, have either a cake or a glue block, attach another block on top, and then a harpoon. You don't actually have to have this exact layout, but it does help. You are going to need the flint knock though. So we're then going to delete the seats. We're going to activate our harpoon. We're gonna press 8 on our keyboard, and we're simply gonna shoot the flint knock right here, and then we're good to go. We're just gonna go like this, and now we can basically move anything that we want. But there is one thing with this, is that other players can't see what you're moving, and you also can't be on your team plot when you do it for some reason. But let's say that I wanted to actually move the water. All I have to do is simply harpoon the water, take my scale tool, click on this block, so it has these circles around it, press 8 on my keyboard to activate the handgun, and boom, just like that, we've now completely removed the water, and now we can walk to the end, or basically whatever we want. And I didn't realize this was gonna be a problem. I just respawned, and there's the entire river in my plot. Oh my goodness. But this next one I do want to cover is the null zone, and how you can get there using this really cool glitch that I actually found out in my last myth busting video. So basically what you want to do is place a portal just like this, and then you want to take any jetpack that you want. I'm going to be using the wings, for example. I'm going to equip the wing, eat a blue and also pink candy just like this, and then we're going to take this portal, we're going to grab it with the travel tool, and we're just going to go up like this, and we're just going to hold this for roughly about like 2 minutes straight of just going infinitely high up, and you guys will see exactly why I'm going to do this in just a second. We are about to enter the null zone, which is a zone in Build-A-Boat that technically you can place blocks, but your avatar just gets completely glitched out, and it'll start to be distorted. You guys will see what I'm talking about here in just a second. But as I'm going up here, I'm continually dragging the portal with me, and you guys will see that my character is now starting to completely glitch out, and we've now entered part of the null zone. Now, the higher you go up, the more glitchy it gets, but I think this is good enough. We're then going to let go with our portal, and we're going to reset our avatar just like this. Now, you're probably wondering, how in the world do I go back up there? Well, with the portal that we actually placed and dragged all the way up there, we're going to go through here, and now it just teleports you into the null zone, and you're basically stuck up here for eternity until you actually reset your avatar, and then you're good. Now, this next one I'm going to show you, I recommend you do not do. I'm telling you guys, do not do this because you're going to be stuck. So basically, if you actually equip it, I believe it's any of the morphs. It might just be the fox. I believe it was the fox morph, just like this. So if we take this and we go out of the team plot, so let me just grab myself a candy. I don't know if this is for every morph or if it's just the fox morph, but if you actually fall off the edge with a morph just like this, you will never spawn back in. It'll just infinitely keep you down here, and you can never spawn in, like ever. You're just infinitely down here. They're probably saying, can you just click reset character? And I press reset character, and well, it does absolutely nothing. You're literally infinitely stuck here, and the only way to get back is by rejoining server. There is a few gold glitches that every single player should know inside a Build-A-Boat for treasure that are probably the most iconic inside of the game. Let's quickly go through those and then get into some even crazier glitches that you guys have got to see. For the first one here, this is probably a glitch that every single person watching this video should know about. If you don't know about this glitch, well, then you need to know. We're gonna take ourselves a gold block just like this, and we're gonna make ourselves a little plus sign just like this, and then we're going to place ourselves a hinge inside of the middle, and then we're going to grab ourselves a glue block. We're gonna stand in the middle of this, and this is one of the best grinders inside of the game. Place a glue block, delete the post, press spacebar and forward, and now you're good to go. You can now just basically float through the stages, and this should give you a large amount of gold when doing this, except my stages haven't loaded in, so I'm not gonna get any gold at all. On top of that, there's also the hinge glitch, which is also one of the most iconic gold glitches to ever exist. Simply sit in a chair, grab a cake or glue block. You can even do it with the firework. Press the hinge right here, and then we just go like this, and boom, we're off. It's another fly glitch that you can make a lot of gold off of. This will give you the maximum amount of gold every single time. This next one is also really fun to do, and you can do this with actually a lot of blocks inside of the game. This is probably one of my favorite glitches. So what you actually want to do is make a cool little box like this. For those of you guys that don't know, you can actually break jetpack inside of Build-A-Boat. And when I mean break them, I mean completely shatter them into a million pieces and proceed to use them afterwards. So I'm gonna try to barricade this as much as I possibly can, but I already know that no matter how much I try to fortify it, they're still gonna escape. So I'm gonna build a giant wall right there. Then I have this box. So inside of this box, I'm gonna place myself down every single jetpack. You don't have to use every single jetpack. I'm just going to for the video. We're gonna place this here. We're also gonna place this here. Okay, now on top of all of that, I'm going to grab myself a dynamite. I'm just gonna stick it right there, and then we're gonna turn PvP mode on just like this and watch the magic happen. This is one of the funnest glitches ever. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and boom, just like that. You guys can see I just broke the jetpack. You're probably wondering it's completely ruined. No, if I click on it, oh, that one broke. I could actually use it as a jetpack. Oh gosh, wait, this is lagging. Okay, I probably should have fortified it a little bit better, but you could actually use it. I mean, look at this. I'm literally flying with all these parts that are probably scattered throughout the entire map, but hey, it still works. And wow, there's still one jetpack left over. I don't even know where the pieces are for this one, but I guess it works. I mean, these pieces could be on the moon and it would still work. But you guys can see right there, that is one of the funnest glitches ever. Another thing you can actually do is break other blocks, not just jetpacks, but in a different way. So if you actually sit inside of a chair just like this, my favorite thing to do with this is to break the jet turbine. You eat a blue candy, you place a block on the inside of your avatar, and let's say I wanted to break the jet turbine. Well, I could do exactly that. Place it on the top, and it completely disconnects the jet engine from the turbine itself, and yes, of course, it actually works. There's also a pretty awesome glitch you can do that basically gives you the effect of the pink candy without having to eat the pink candy. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, the pink candy gives awesome speed boost, but if you don't have it, then you could simply just go like this, place yourself a cake, and also place a hinge and make it so it's facing towards the water just like this, and now we delete it, and now, oops, I did that one wrong. Hold on, let's redo that real fast. Don't mind if I do. We're gonna place the cake and then place the hinge right about there. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. So now we can actually do backflip in Build-A-Boat by doing it this way as well. So you can kind of do some cool backflips. I mean, who doesn't like backflips? So this next one is also pretty cool. A lot of players might not actually know about this one. I showed this one off in another myth busting video, but if we actually go hit the end treasure with daylight turned off, and then we go over and we grab the end chest just like this, and we turn it back on, it gives you this weird lighting effect where the sky's blue, but everything else is pitch black and looks kind of scary. One of the hardest quests inside of the game is the Dragon Quest, no doubt. The Dragon Quest is really difficult, and there's a way to complete it within seconds. Before you even start, if you just grab yourself a sword, or this only works with like a few items inside of the game, but the sword, it works really good. Simply just go up to the dragon on the back side of the plot, and all you have to do is just swing your sword at it, just like this, and boom, just like that, you complete the Dragon Quest, and you get the reward for it. You can also get an infinite fuel jet or thruster inside of the game by simply activating it and then simply cloning it like this. You'll notice that the thruster on the left-hand side will run out of fuel, but the one on the right will stay on pretty much forever, and you can do this with both jets and also thrusters, and now you have this infinite fuel thruster that you can now turn transparent all the way on, anchor it, and have your own flaming block inside of the game. It actually is really cool, and I think my game just crashed. Oh, never mind, we're good. If you don't own the blue candy in Build-A-Boat that makes you smaller, there's a way to actually do it completely for free. All you need is the Easter cannon just like this. All you have to do is take the Easter cannon, shoot it at a rock, it breaks the egg, and it instantly turns your avatar over into the small version, which is the same effect as the blue candy without having to use the blue candy. Now, this last one makes absolutely no sense, but for some reason it does work, and it is really, really useful. You can get a perfectly good red jet turbine to equivalent, I don't even know if that's a word, but be equivalent to the purple jet. How exactly do you do that? You place two red jets back to back to each other just like this, simply on anchor, and we're going to put it side by side with the purple jet. We're gonna go like this, and also we'll do another side by side of a normal red jet like so. So I'm gonna make sure that these are spread out and that they won't actually collide with each other. Now, if you try this first, the double red jet might actually go backwards. So we're gonna see right here in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, whoops! It didn't even move. What the heck? All right, so we're gonna line this one up again. We're gonna place it just like this. Make sure that everything is unanchored like so, and then we're going to press F and C. There you guys go, right there. You can see the double red jets are just as fast as the purple jet turbine. If you guys do want to see a part 2 where I show you even more insane glitches inside of Build-A-Boat, let me know down below. Say part 2, because there's so many more insane glitches that I want to show you. But be sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all inside of the next one. Peace out and